Hello again, and welcome to part 2 of organizing your Google Drive. One question that I get asked about often is this shared with me, and people want to know how they can organize their shared with me. Well, my suggestion to you for the shared with me is not to organize it. It is basically a stream of any and all documents that have been shared with you, and it can be hundreds of documents, and there may be documents in there that you don't even really need. So what I would do is if someone does share something with you, is definitely go in and organize it and add it to your drive, and then just kind of ignore the fact that shared with me is even there. There are two ways that you can organize things that someone shares with you. First is if you get an email um, when someone shares with you, then you're just going to go to that email and click on open. Now, when you do that, it's going to open up in your drive or as a document, however it was sent, but it's not going to actually be in your drive yet. It's still going to be in that shared with me. And if it's something that you want access to all the time, then you are going to need to add it to your drive. So you can add it to your drive with this little button right up here on the document itself. You would click on that button, and then you would choose where you want to add this in your drive. So I'm going to go over to my drive here, and then it's a math resource, so I would put it here in my math resources. And I would just click add shortcut here. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and add that. And there, now I have it in my resources. Another option would be to go file and make a copy of the entire presentation, and then you're going to have a clean copy where you are the owner, and you can place that anywhere you'd like in your drive as well. So I'm back here in my drive, and I'm going to come over here to my shared with me. And you'll see here is the document that I just shared a shortcut to my into my math folder. Another option would be to right click on the document that's shared with you, and you can add the shortcut to drive right here. So I'm going to click add to shortcut, and then I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to choose again the location that I wanted. I'm going to put this one also in my math resources, and I would click add shortcut. And so now when I go back to my drive and I go to my math resources, then you will see in here I've got that factors and multiples, and I have that equality and inequality lessons that I just shared with myself. You'll also notice the little arrow here means it's a shortcut. These are shortcuts. If I don't want the shortcut and I want to have my own, because now that's still owned by someone else, I could then open up the document, and this particular one is view only. I don't have access to it, so I would need to go file, make a copy of the entire presentation. When I do that, you'll notice it says copy of equality, and it drives me crazy sometimes when they say copy of, so I'm going to get rid of that. I just call it equality and inequality, and again I'm going to choose where I want to put it in my folder, in my drive, by clicking here, clicking the arrow, finding my math resources, and then selecting to put it here. And click OK. It's going to open up another document. In this particular one, I have editing rights, and it is shared with me. So and close this out and close this one. And you'll notice now that I have two equality and inequality ones. This is the one that I am the owner because it is not a shortcut. This one is the one with the shortcut. So I'm just going to click on it and delete using delete on my keyboard. And I don't need that one anymore. So I hope this was helpful, explaining the shared with me to you, and let me know if you have any questions or need any help.